Yes.
Indeed. There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, the king.
Dwarven crafts.
There's
Fine.
nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son.
You're being very foolish. Why would Loghain pass on?
What can I get you, stranger?
I wonder that myself. His timing.
What can I get you, stranger?
Demons.
A relive? Has the blight truly spread so far?
What can I get you, stranger? Right, I'll show you around.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Wrecked from Orthamar.
It is a pleasure to see you again. Have my flowers enticed you? Or perhaps you tire of the smells of the city and would buy my Orlesian oils? And smelling good is not? Fair Aedan is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armorsmith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes?
It's so nice to be in civilization. Don't say.
You're back. You need something?
Send yourself to fight dogs.
Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad. Oh yes.
Dwarven craft. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest crafts, straight from Orzammar. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Won't find better.
Don't tell me you're wearing that garbage. Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you? You must be kidding. We're done. No.
Eren, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I'd do different. It's all in my head. Dear Eren, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you. Make the customer come back, Eren. Those were Drake scales.
Come again.
Dwarven craft. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest crafts, straight from Orzammar. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim. Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Puppy! Puppy!
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through. More foes approach! This will not end well for you!
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield. I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that?
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy or leave you
What can I get you, stranger?
You're being very foolish. Why would Loghain leave half our own army to die when a blight threatens? I take him at his word. The battle could not be won.
Even you must admit there's a suspicious rash of mortality among the advisors to the crown. Bryce, you're... Aren't you Bryce and Eleanor Cousland's youngest? Maker's breath, I thought...
Wonderful. Another one.
It's good to see you're all...
I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. You're the youngest Cousland, aren't you? Probably looking for coin or men to take your Denerim back then. You're better off asking the Darkspawn. They hold West Hills now. Gallagher Wolf, Arl of the West Hills, or what's left of them. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway. There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
All men are the work of our next from the lowest slaves to the highest status. Those who bring down without qualification.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
What's next?
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Then I shall need to seek him out once we are done.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Yes.
Indeed.
As you said.
Trap right ahead.
You will not win.
Slay them all!
On it.
Of course.
Okay, I'm gonna slit your throat! I love this game.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go? All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Right. What?
Grey Warden, isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker. Inevitably. If drive and foolishness mark a seeker adequate for my purposes. But then there's you. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gaxkang!
Yes. As you said. It will be done. As you said.
Is that it?
Of course.
Let's die already! Alright, that's it!
As you say. Very well. It will be done.
Ready!
My power is yours. As you say.
For the Grey Warden! Right. Let's have at it!
Let's make this quick!
Yes.
Good to go!
It will be done.
Oh no! Foolish!
Very well.
You dare! You shall not touch me!
Yes.
Defend yourself! I suppose violence is the solution. Sometimes.
Turn and run. Let us end this quickly. As you say, yes. Very well. Of course. As you say. Yes. Very well. It will be done. Of course. Yes. Very well. As you say.
Clumsy! Ha! This is a waste of time!
It will be done.
Flee while you can! Now you die! You will not win! Die quickly! Is that it?
It will be done. Very well. Ha! As you say, it will be done. Of course. Yes. Very well. It will be done.
There is no hope for you now. Oh God! Die quickly!
We will need to fight shortly.
I will not falter!
As you said. Of course. As you say, it will be done. Very well.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. It cannot be done.
Just like you wanted.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you? You must be kidding. We're done. No.
Eren, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I'd do different. It's all in my head. Dear Eren, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
I'll just close the shop until he's done. Thank you so much, rotten bastard.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
The Redcliffe servants are intolerable. I don't care if their household is 10 times the size of ours. They're visitors here. They should show some manners.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you? I could teach others, but not yourself. First, I would need someone who has training as a rogue. That is, unless you would care to spend the years it takes to gain the fundamentals. But if there should be such a person who desires this training, yes, by all means, send them to me. The crows are already furious, no? I shall enjoy tweaking their nose further.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Looking for little old me? Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people. Looking for little old me? Yes? What's on your mind?
This is a nice estate, isn't it? Is there something you need? It is no trouble.
I got a moment, sure. You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. I'll teach you. Just be ready. To be a berserker, you have to face your own inner rage. Let the spirit of battle take over. And all that dust. There's a whole pile of philosophical rot that goes behind it. But the bedrock is this. Get real mad and kill things. I can teach you what gets my hackles in a twist, but no one can tell you what'll set off that killing rage in you. Finding that is the key to berserking. Once you got that, I tell you, the ladies love it when you're all mysteriously angry for no reason. Trust me. You're a quick study, Warden. You must have been seriously steamed up about something for a long time. What about? All right. All right then.
We don't need white sugar for those cakes, Ilana. Not barley sugar. They're for the Arl.
Can't talk now, sir. Mistress Agatha would have my hide.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoo, out of
We had a whole wagon load of potatoes so rotten, they didn't even sour. They just crawled away.
4 cups flour, 3 cups lard. Now bring it over, child, and be quick.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room. The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
His lordship sends no notice he's coming, and now the house is full of guests.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. Yes. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. Sitting, as you observed. No, it's a choice, not a necessity. Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. But I am still here. You may interpret however you choose. I did. Parshera, was there anything else? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. Very well. As you wish.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Anora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the queen to the new Earl of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room. King Kalen was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Anora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon. Yes, that is what she hoped he would say. Loghain, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Anora. I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. What do you need? Ask away. You never asked? All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that? Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing. It's just that anyone who's ever found out has treated me differently afterwards. I was the bastard prince instead of just being Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me. For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. And now Arl Eamon plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do. I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Anora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain. She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination. From Erlena's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Anora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices at the Landsmeet. No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them. She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Anora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Anora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Loghain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him. As you like. My palace is your palace.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Ah, here you are again. What can I do for you? All right. Farewell.
Over here!